It was a cold Monday morning, the kind that wrapped the city in a blanket of gray. Amanda sat at her desk, staring at her laptop, the email blinking back at her like a neon sign of betrayal. "We've decided to go in a different direction." The words were short, sharp, and cut her deeper than she cared to admit. This wasn't just any project, it was hers. The one she had built from scratch, pouring in late nights, early mornings, and weekends, only for her boss to hand it over to someone else. And not just anyone. Ethan. The smooth-talking colleague who always seemed to know how to spin Amanda's ideas as his own. Amanda's chest tightened. It wasn't just the project, it was the pattern. Ethan's backhanded compliments in meetings. The subtle undermining that left her questioning if she was imagining things. And now, the ultimate blow. She realized this wasn't a fluke, it was a game. One she didn't even know she was playing. As radiant rebels, let's pause for a moment. Have you ever been in Amanda's shoes? Feeling blindsided in a relationship, at work, or even by a friend? That gut-wrenching realization that your trust, effort, or loyalty was taken for granted? This story isn't just about betrayal. It's about the awakening that follows. Amanda could have folded under the weight of frustration and sadness, but she didn't. That email wasn't the end of her story, it was the spark that ignited a transformation. Amanda didn't confront Ethan outright. Instead, she started taking notes. Every slight, every stolen idea, every manipulative tactic went into a folder she called the playbook. She wasn't just documenting the wrongs, she was learning the rules of the game. The next step was strategy. Amanda sought out mentors who had faced similar situations. She took courses on negotiation, assertive communication, and even nonverbal cues. Slowly, Amanda began to shift her approach. She stopped sharing her plans openly in meetings and started presenting her work directly to stakeholders, ensuring her ideas were attributed to her name. And then came the twist, the ultimate power move. Amanda landed a better position at a competing firm. When her new boss asked for examples of her work, Amanda didn't just share her achievements, she demonstrated how she turned adversity into an art form. Ethan's games had unwittingly trained her to be smarter, sharper, and more resilient. Radiant Rebels, here's what you'll take away today. 1. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves your trust. Be mindful of where and with whom you share your brilliance. 2. Master the game, document patterns, analyze behaviors, and learn the unspoken rules. Knowledge is power. 3. Strategize. Equip yourself with tools like negotiation tactics, emotional intelligence, and networking. 4. Stay ahead. Use adversity as fuel for growth, turning every setback into a setup for success. This isn't just Amanda's story. It's a blueprint. Life will throw curveballs, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can catch them and throw them right back. Radiant Rebels, let Amanda's journey remind you, smart women don't get used. They take notes, strategize, stay ahead, and master the game. And so can you. Like this video if you're ready to take control of your life and stay ahead. The power of awareness. Awareness is your first line of defense. Being observant isn't just about noticing the obvious, it's about catching the subtle shifts and patterns that others overlook. Pay attention to how people treat you, especially when they think no one is watching. Do they support you, or do they undermine you? Are their words consistent with their actions? Recognizing patterns in behavior helps you spot red flags early. For instance, someone who frequently downplays your achievements or makes you second-guess yourself might be signaling a deeper issue. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. To stay informed without feeling overwhelmed, start small. Take mental or physical notes when something doesn't sit right. Create a red flag radar list for recurring behaviors. Over time, you'll sharpen your intuition and build confidence in your ability to navigate tricky situations. Strategizing with intention. Strategy is where awareness turns into action. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal goals, having a plan keeps you focused and in control. Start by setting clear boundaries. Decide what you will and won't tolerate, and stick to it. Boundaries are not walls, they're safeguards for your energy and self-worth. Thinking long-term is another hallmark of a smart woman. Avoid impulsive decisions by giving yourself time to evaluate options. For example, if you're dealing with a conflict at work, don't rush to respond in the heat of the moment. Instead, step back, assess the situation, and plan your next move. A great way to strategize is by reverse engineering your goals. Picture where you want to be in a year or 5. What steps will get you there? Break it down into manageable actions and prioritize consistency over perfection. Radiant Rebels, remember, mastering the game isn't about outsmarting others. It's about knowing yourself, protecting your energy, and making choices that align with your values. The smarter you move, the brighter you shine. Staying ahead. As a Radiant Rebel, staying ahead isn't just about knowing what's happening, it's about being prepared for what's next. Knowledge and preparation are your greatest tools, and when you're constantly learning and adapting, you put yourself in the driver's seat. Imagine being able to anticipate problems before they even show up. That's what being prepared can do for you. Developing skills that give you an edge, whether it's understanding money, mastering communication, or enhancing your emotional intelligence, helps you stay a step ahead. The key is continuous growth. When you keep learning, you make sure that no matter what life throws your way, you're always ready. So take note, make a plan, and evolve with the times. The smartest women know that success comes from never staying static. Mastering the game. Mastering the game of life isn't about playing dirty or manipulating anyone. It's about knowing how to protect and empower yourself. Life can feel like a series of moves and countermoves, and how you play determines your success. The foundation of this game is self-confidence. It's the quiet strength that allows you to stand firm in any situation. Confidence is built, not given. It's created by trusting yourself, making decisions, and learning from every outcome. A smart woman knows that when she trusts her intuition and takes the lead, she's in control. Real-world scenarios prove this time and again, whether it's negotiating a raise, navigating tricky relationships, or knowing when to step back. When you have confidence, you master the game, no matter what it looks like. Emotional intelligence as a superpower. One of the most powerful tools in your arsenal, Radiant Rebels, is emotional intelligence. Understanding your own emotions, and those of others, can completely change the way you approach life. It's not just about reacting to situations, it's about knowing how to navigate them with grace and strategy. When you master emotional intelligence, you can stay calm in the face of chaos, read the room, and make decisions that serve your best interests. Staying composed under pressure isn't about being cold or distant. It's about emotional control, knowing when to step back, take a breath, and respond with clarity. This skill comes with practice. When you understand your triggers and how to manage them, you gain the ability to stay level-headed, no matter what life throws your way. And reading situations accurately helps you respond with the right energy, at the right time, in the right way. Empathy is also key in this game. It's the ability to understand where others are coming from and use that insight to turn challenges into opportunities. When you approach situations with empathy, you open yourself up to creating deeper connections and finding solutions that work for everyone. It's a strength that allows you to thrive in both personal and professional relationships. Take a moment, Radiant Rebels. Reflect on your own life. Where can you improve your emotional intelligence? Are there situations where you can practice staying calm under pressure or being more empathetic? Strengthening these areas will set you up for success. Remember, smart women aren't born, they're made through the choices and actions they take every day. If this resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with others who could use a little empowerment today. Your journey to mastering the game starts now. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep glowing.